You are looking at the main working area. It's called the Arranger. This is the Explorer. And below on the right is the video control monitor. Press the R1 button to activate the Arranger. Press the R1 button to activate the Arranger. Press the R2 button to activate the Explorer. Let's review the Explorer. Press the R3 button. This means press the right analog stick down. By moving the right analog stick left and right, you can select your preferred style. Press the R3 button again to confirm your selection. The next step is to choose a sound with the directional buttons, and then to press the X button to place the sound into the arrangement. Exactly. And repeat. And repeat one more time. To select a different instrument, use the right analog stick again. To select a different instrument, use the right analog stick again. Now use the directional buttons and the X button to play sounds in the arrangement. Good. That's enough. To play the arrangement, press the Start button. On the line above you, you will see a small tag. It is the Start tag. The sound starts playing from this position. New objects are also placed at this position. You can move the Start tag by moving the left analog stick left and right. Try it out. Let's change the instrument again by using the right analog stick and then press the X button. The new object should have landed where the Start tag is. Please press the Start button again to stop the playback. With what you've learned so far, you can already put together a complete arrangement quickly and easily. Now let's practice removing objects. Switch to the Arranger by pressing the R1 button. Press the square button to erase an object. Answer the query. Press the X button if you would like to continue with the next tutorial. If not, the tutorial will end here. Good. Practice a bit more. Have fun. Just one moment, a project demo is loading. The Video Effects Mixer lets you add different effects to your videos. First, move the left analog stick. This allows you to rotate and enlarge your video. Now press the L3 button. This resets the default. Press L3 button means press the left analog stick down. The right analog stick moves the video. Try it. Press the R3 button again to get to the default settings. This means press right analog stick. The X button activates the color filter. The effects mode tells you which effect is activated. Move the analog sticks again. Move the analog sticks again. Move the analog sticks again. As you can see, it's easy to recolor your video. There are many more effects for you to try out. The effects can be automated. Simply hold down the L1 button and move the analog sticks. Reset the default by pressing the L3 and R3 button. Reset the default by pressing the L3 and R3 button. Now go to the left with the directional buttons. This control mirrors the video. Simply move the control upwards with the analog sticks. Your video now looks as though it's being viewed through a kaleidoscope. Now go to the contrast control to the right. Move it and the color contrast in your video changes. Have fun! The sampler allows you to create your own melodies by drawing notes in the grid. Press the L3 button twice. This creates a loop 2 bars in length. Press L3 button means press the left analog stick. Choose a note with the directional buttons. The notes below create low tones, the upper notes higher tones. Press and hold down the X button. Move the cursor to the right in order to draw a note. Now draw 2 more notes in the same manner. Music Maker also helps you to compose. Go to the Create Melody button at the bottom of the screen. Simply press the X button and the short melody is created automatically. Move one field to the left. Here you can choose your sampler sound. Simply press the X button. Select a new instrument and press the X button again. Press the X button if you would like to continue with the next tutorial. If not, go to Envelope with the directional buttons. This area modifies the instrument envelopes. Use the analog sticks and listen carefully. The sampler can play 2 instruments simultaneously. Use the A-B switch to jump from one instrument to the other. First of all, turn the switch on. Now press the X button to switch to the second instrument. Now go to the area to the right, press the X button, and select an instrument from the menu. Confirm your selection with the X button. The controls underlined in black to the right modify the selected instrument. Let's check out the tune control. Select and then turn it with the analog sticks. The controls underlined in black to the right modify the selected instrument. Let's check out the tune control. Select and then turn it with the analog sticks. By The beatbox lets you create different rhythms. All you have to do is activate individual boxes inside the grid. To set a one-beat loop, press the L3 button once. L3 button means press the left analog stick. Each line of the grid represents an instrument. Select one with the up-down buttons and create a beat with the X button. Now start the playback with the Start button. Now move 4 boxes to the right using the directional buttons and place another beat with the X button. The principle is of course easy. Select an instrument and press the X button to place a beat at a position of your choice. You can delete beats by pressing the X button again at the same position. Select another instrument and place 4 more beats. Now press the circle button. You can alter the instrument with the controls to the right of the beatbox. The selected knob can control the volume, for example. Simply move the right analog stick left or right. Reset the control to the standard setting by pressing the R3 button. The R3 button means the right analog stick. Now go to the pitch control by using the down button. When you move it, your instrument sounds higher or lower. Try it out. Now press the R3 button again. Now use the directional buttons to go to the sample set area in the bottom left corner. Now you can simply change your instrument, the entire drum kit, by pressing the X button. Now choose a set that you like and press the X button again. Press the X button if you would like to continue with the next tutorial. Go to the Live Mode button. Activate Live Mode by clicking the X button. In Live Mode, you can fill the beatbox by pressing certain buttons while playing sounds. Each button represents a different instrument. Let's try it out. Press the buttons to the right of the uppermost track. When you're done, press the X button. To reach the other tracks, simply press the circle button. Now the buttons affect the tracks below. Try it out, and then press the X button when you're done. Not too difficult, huh? Okay. Leave Live Mode by pressing the triangle button. For the next step, we require an empty beatbox. So we have to delete everything first. Press and hold down the L1 button. Then press the square button. Answer the query with yes. So now let's create a rhythm automatically. Go to the rhythm switch and press the X button. Now go to Record Effects and confirm with the X button. This mode helps you to modify effects with the analog sticks. Just try it out. Exit the mode with the triangle button. The end. Have fun. Just one moment, the project demo is loading. The mixer is where you can change the sound and volume of your project. Use the directional buttons to find the track 1 fader to the left of your screen. The volume of the first track decreases when you move the right analog stick downwards. Now go to the mute button for track 2. The X button mutes the entire track. Turn the track back on with the X button and go to the button above. The solo switch mutes every track except the selected track. Press the X button again. In order to hear all of the tracks together again, switch solo off. Moving upwards, you will come to the pan control. Now move the right analog stick to the left. The track sounds like it moves acoustically to the left. A stereo playback is the default. Now go to the pan control to the right. Reposition the track 2 instruments a little to the right.
This boy is mine. He can
Reposition the track 2 instruments a little to the right.
This boy is mine.
Reposition the track 2 instruments a little to the right.
This boy is mine.
Reposition the track 2 instruments a little to the right.
This boy is mine.
Now go 1 track to the right and then to the very top of the mixer.
Take my
This knob lets you add reverb to the track. Try it out.
this boy
That's
is
all.
mine.
Have
He
fun.
can take